think of safety, I generally think of me not getting hurt. As a supervisor, I generally think of safety as people not having an injury. Same thing with a manager, same thing with a senior exec. And so what that leads us to is it leads us to begin to judge our actions against the likelihood of an injury resulting. So what happens to people is they are making unconscious, informal risk assessments all the time about whether they believe what they're about to do will result in an injury. And if they believe that what they're about to do will not result in an injury, they generally deem that to be okay. Now, the problem with that mindset is that no one believes that they're going to get injured before they do. And they cannot make that judgment accurately. So the way to test this theory is to go find the last 20 people in your organization who are injured and ask them this simple question. Did you think you were going to get injured just before you did what you did? And the answer is going to be no every single time. I also contend that if you get them to think about whether they recognize that what they were about to do raised their exposure, the answer to that is going to be yes. So I investigated an accident a few years ago where a young man stepped up on a 14-inch tall wall to reach to open a valve, and when he did, his foot slipped off of it. Now, he was only 14 inches off the floor. He didn't fall down, he just stepped off the wall. When his foot slipped, he couldn't maintain his balance on the wall, so he just stepped off of it. In that 14-inch drop, he contacted a piece of 3/4 inch by 3/4 inch angle iron, and it caught him